Well, I thought I would stop here, one of my favorite spots with my 2000 Road King Classic, just to unwind, just to breathe a little bit, because I just almost smoked a turtle. So as I'm back here out in the country, other than obviously the bad roads, I was just thinking, duck, swan, geese, what the heck? I was just thinking about how beautiful it is out here. I didn't have this on camera, and I'm like, what the heck is that coming across the road? Next thing you know, turtle. Oh, man. I'm telling you what, it is a riot to ride out here in the country. And I don't know where you guys have favorite spots to ride, whether it's the Smoky Mountains, whether it's out here in the country, no matter what state or country you're in, just land and not a lot of people and turtles. And I don't know about you guys, but I've almost been clipped by multiple things. Now, turtle today was the first time. But, see, I've gotten almost pegged by a bird. I've just missed multiple deer. I'm sure there's 4 or 5 other ones that I can't think of right now that I have almost got hit by. And I'm just wondering, because I had this conversation with Mrs. BoDean. We have it every year around deer hunting season. It is, if you see a deer on the road, you need to drive right through it, because more people die when they swerve to miss it and than to drive right through it. She's like, I just can't do that. Can't do that. I'm like, you got to do it. You got to be able to do that because it's safer for you. And, I know you don't want to hurt the animal, but you don't want to hurt the animal and you, right? So you got to be careful. So I've been preaching that for years, and I just almost drove over into the ditch trying to get away from a turtle. It's about that big. It was definitely that big, that big, because it was in the middle of the road. I didn't want to hit a turtle. So, we're not going to tell Mrs. BoDean my little mischief out, because if I ran off the road, she had to come get me, she'd say, what happened? I wouldn't say I almost ran off the road for a turtle. I would be saying, I don't know, it was a bump. I hit a bump, it knocked me off. I don't know what happened. Oh, God, thank God I'm okay. Because no turtle story. And by the way, for you, those of you that are friends, close friends of Mrs. BoDean and myself, and that may have her phone number, first of all, why do you have it? Second of all is no texting her, telling her that Bob almost wrecked a motorcycle looking out to miss a 4-inch turtle. I don't know. I think it's the right thing to do, but I do love riding back here in the roads in the country, but you do have to really be careful with the wildlife. That is for sure. All the times I come back here, I don't know where you all, where you were brought up, or, are you a country person, a city person, what? I actually grew up as a city boy, and Mrs. BoDean's a country girl, so I would say she converted me more her way for sure. And the older I get, the more I think about how I want to move out of the neighborhood that I live in and buy something like this. She's like, let's get an old farmhouse or something. And I'm like, I don't want to renovate something. She's like, but we can get goats, llamas. I'm like, llamas? Dalai Lama? What are you talking about? Yeah, goats, sheep, chickens. Sometimes I swear that I think the southern part of her is gone, and then it just jumps out at me like it hits me right in the face. If I said honestly, hey, let's move out to this house right here. Now, that looks actually like a nice house, but has some really cool barns, but those barns look like they're going to fall down, right? If I said, let's move out to that house right there, or that house up on the hill, or that house back there, she'd be like, let's go. Let's go. They got a little cool-looking windmill. You know what? I'm not going to bring her back here because she's going to let's find a house out there. Where am I going with this whole conversation today? You may never, ever see this video. As a matter of fact, I'm betting you're not going to see this video. But if you are, turtles' lives matter. So look out for them, folks. Be safe out there. Take care of your animals. Checking a friend. We'll see you in the next one. I know. I'm losing my mind. Just work with me, please. Work with me. Peace.